If you're looking to squeeze every last drop of social media potential out of your business, then you need to know about Lemon8. Sorry, little entrepreneurs, not that lemonade, this Lemon8. So let's get into it. A company named ByteDance recently released a new social media platform called Lemon8. Now you may be thinking, oh, they're the new kids on the block. I've never heard of this ByteDance company. You actually have. They are the parent company that owns TikTok. So now they own TikTok and Lemon8. Now, Lemon8 is not going to be anything like TikTok. It serves a completely different purpose and target audience, and we'll get a little more into that here in a second. But what's interesting about this new social media app is that while it's new to us here in the United States and the UK, they released it in February of 2023, the Japanese have actually had access and have been using Lemon8 for the past 3 years. So the app has been around for a hot minute. Now, unfortunately, if you're Canadian, you still don't have access to Lemon8 as of April 2023, but I'm sure they have plans to roll it out to y'all here sometime soon. What is Lemon8? If you've heard anything about Lemon8 recently, so let's say you've seen it come across your TikTok or Instagram or have read blog posts about it, you have probably heard it being described as if Instagram and Pinterest were to have a baby, which is kind of a weird way to describe a social media app if you ask me. But what they're meaning is that it focuses on the aesthetic feel of Pinterest while providing features similar to that of what you can find on Instagram. Now, if you've been on Instagram any amount of time, then you remember a time when people would actually upload curated photos. We used to actually recommend to people to use the same preset or filter on all of those photos, and so it was a little more of a polished look and feel, which Instagram definitely is not anymore, at least not in my opinion, because they're asking their users to be a little more authentic or real. And so this is where Lemon8 definitely differs. It's giving people more of a vibe and experience, just like Instagram used to do. Now, if we were to go straight to the source, Lemon8 describes themselves as a lifestyle content community that includes various categories posted by photos or videos such as beauty, fashion, gourmet, travel, interior, fitness, pets. Are people using it yet? Yes and no. So here's the thing. Lemon8 was actually the second most downloaded app in the Apple App Store for their lifestyle category, which is fabulous. The only thing is that ByteDance has not exactly been quiet about the fact that they have been paying influencers to switch over and to try the Lemon8 platform. And so we don't know of those total users what percentage of them were paid by ByteDance to be on the platform. Now, you may be thinking, Vivian, I really don't care how people get on the platform as long as they're actively using it. But from a marketing perspective, I want to remind you that if you are a small business owner that is leveraging and purposefully using social media platforms to increase your reach or try to increase your sales or brand awareness for your products and services, you may want to consider the fact that people have reported that Lemon8 discourages people from selling on their platform. And so we will cover that here in a little bit, so keep watching. Additionally, Marketing 101 will tell you that you want to be where your people are. Now, what I mean by your people is the people that will benefit from your products and services the most. And here's the thing, Lemon8 actually has a very narrow audience. They have flat out come out and told us that their target audience or users are going to be females ages 22 to 26 who are living in New York or Los Angeles and focused on fashion and beauty. And y'all, those quotes tell you that we are verbatim sharing with you what they were putting in presentations and what they were releasing out to the press before they launched here in the US and the UK in February of 2023. So my thing to you is, if your target audience happens to match their ideal user, then great. You have a reason to get on there and to utilize the app. But if your target audience does not match that female 22 to 26 living in New York or Los Angeles that's into fashion and beauty, then you may strongly want to just research some more and consider what type of investment you're making into a platform that potentially is not going to be the platform that your target audience uses. I do want to take a quick pause here to let you know that we actually shared this information with our email subscribers 2 weeks ago. So if you want the latest marketing information and news, go ahead and go to that link and sign up for our weekly email list. Can Lemon8 help your small business grow? Sure, potentially. Now, here's the thing. We don't want you thinking that we're poo-pooing on a new social media platform just because they're the new kids on the block. That's not the case at all. As with any other marketing initiative, you need to treat social media platforms like you do any other investment in your marketing. So just like you would if you were considering doing postcards or doing a television ad, we want you to think about the amount of time and resources that you're investing into trying this new social media platform. And so if you think that you want to join and you want to give it a go, we just ask that you keep these other things in consideration so that way you can make a really good decision for your small business and that you can feel confident about the fact that you're going to get back a good return on investment from spending time engaging on this new platform. It is being heavily used by paid influencers right now. So ask yourself, do paid influencers bring any value to your small business? Can they help to move your small business forward? They have a very narrow user audience right now. Remember, females 22 to 26 live in New York, LA, are into fashion or beauty. So if your small business does not fit in one of those niches that would align with that, just know that you can still move forward with using Lemon8 and trying it out, but you're going to be a pioneer. You're going to have to figure out how to best leverage and come up with content that is going to transition them from using the app into trying your products and services. They discourage people from selling on the platform, which means you may not see direct sales coming from the post or from any engagement that you're getting on the app. But here's the thing. While we did read that, and we've heard a couple people say it, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense considering that it is a prime spot for people if their users are into fashion and beauty. It's a prime spot for people to go in there and buy. And so it doesn't make sense that they wouldn't allow you to maximize that. Also, you do have the capability to hyperlink within the app. So we don't know exactly how they discourage people from selling, but that does bring us to something else. We certainly understand that one of the best things we can do to provide you information on the new Lemon8 app is to actually go in and create a profile ourselves and show you what we find. So if you're interested in seeing whether or not Lemon8 can actually translate to website views or to direct sales, we've created a user profile and we're going to give it 2 weeks to see what the engagement is and also if we're able to leverage utilizing the app to get people into our funnel. So if you're interested in seeing if we were able to use Lemon8 to actually maybe create any sales or any type of engagement onto our own stuff from the app, then definitely hit that subscribe button right now so that you can see the video we'll be releasing here shortly in about 2 weeks on what we found and maybe some pro tips that you can use. It is still a very new app here in the United States. So as far as longevity, we just don't know how long Lemon8 is going to be around and whether or not it's going to be, something that people are going to be using every day like Facebook and Instagram. It could go the route of Clubhouse where it was a quick flash in the pan. People were super excited about it. But as far as a long-term marketing plan or marketing initiative that they could rely on, Lemon8 may or may not be it. It's still to be determined. There are some niches or industries that obviously will do better than others, considering what Lemon8 has told us about who their target users are. As far as an insurance agent, I don't think that's something that's probably going to do too well on the platform, but I could be wrong. There are probably some very creative ways that insurance agencies could show up and make some sales or convert people from the platform into their funnel. Now, if you're in a type of business or you have a product and service that has anything to do with vlogging, travel, beauty, food, then you are primed for catching people's attention on the Lemon8 app. Especially considering that all of those niches are really aligned to be able to share aesthetically pleasing content, whether that be through photos or videos. What are users currently loving about Lemon8? From what we've read and watched on videos, users are really loving the fact that they say people are just nicer on the app. So I know that sounds pretty crazy, but they're saying that compared to TikTok and to Instagram, that everyone's just so much nicer in the comments and that there's a strong sense of community. Now, I don't know exactly what that means. It's a personal opinion and everyone probably quantifies that differently, but what it leads me to believe is that it's a great place for people to find like-minded individuals if you're into vlogging, if you're into travel, and then it seems like they support each other in the comments or through engagement. And since remember, it's similar to the Instagram of yesteryears where everything is so much more curated, everybody is saying that it is so easy to go on there and to apply filters, to use really nice text and graphics and elements that you can include on the photos and videos. And so they're really enjoying that aspect of it where it's giving them an opportunity to be creative, a little more polished, and aesthetically they can put something together that they're really proud of with these posts or videos. And it helps that the app apparently has a ton of templates preloaded, so you're not having to go into Canva and then transfer over any of those images. You can do everything right in the app itself. And most importantly, because this is a video that is geared towards small business owners, from a business perspective, I do read that a lot of people are saying that they are getting way more views on Lemon8 right now because of the surge in users, right? So because people are coming on there and trying the app, they're getting really great traction with the content that they're posting. So that is something that is very positive, and it is something to consider if you're wanting to try it out. Hey, if you're an SOB, small owned business, then stick around and watch this next video right here. And don't forget that we have over 200 marketing videos available on our YouTube channel. So go hit that subscribe button and give it a peek.